Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and today let's talk about friendship and friendship breakups. I feel like those things are not talked about enough, so let's scrub the surface a bit. So I'll start with um, mentioning or like reading a quote about friendship that I really like the description of it. So the quote is from a book called A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. And the book made me cry. Like, it made me cry, but I loved it. Like, I loved it so much. I would recommend it to anyone. A Little Life just has a special place in my heart, and you guys should read it. Anyway, so inside the book, the author described friendship like this. Friendship is the most underrated relationship in our lives. It remains the one relationship not bound by law, blood, or money, but unspoken agreement of love. And I think there's nothing that can describe friendship more than these words that I just read. Yeah. Because if you think about it, most of other relationships that we have, let's say your siblings, you're born by blood. If it wasn't for the blood, like, you probably never have engaged with them. Your couple, your spouse, you're born by law. If there wasn't the papers signed and all of that, probably you'd not want to be associated with them. But friendship, they're just these kind of people, like friends. They're the only people that you just like choose by yourself. No one chooses them for you in most cases. You choose them for yourself, and then you decide to keep them in your life for yourself. And then there's usually nothing much going on in a friendship, but just like the mutual love and respect for each other, the space that you guys share, and the experiences that you guys share together. So I think my definition of friendship, like some of the movies that have really portrayed the kind of friendship that I love, or the kind of friendship that I admire, and I would like the kind of friendship for like my friends and all that, I think is the kind of friendship that was shown in, like, there's this TV series called The Bold Type. I'll try to link it somewhere so you guys could see it. Like, I really like the friendship. Also, there's another series called Firefly Lane. I also liked the way the friendship was like portrayed in those two TV shows. So apart from friendship, like you knowing what friendship is and all that, so I think the other thing that is not like really spoken about is like friendship breakups. Because sometimes you could just find like you and your friend, probably you don't like want the same things no more, or especially because when like your friend starts portraying like a lot of like disrespect for you. And I know disrespect would be different for everyone. For some people, disrespect could be like them abusing you or anything, but for other, disrespect could be just like just you not living up to our agreements. Let's say whenever we say we're going to do something, you do something different. It's most of them acting like they can do whatever they want to do and not live to their words that they're saying to you, and they'll still get away with it. But I think just out of respect, whenever you say you're going to do something to anyone, your child, your mom, your dad, your friend, whenever you say you're going to do something, out of respect, you're supposed to do that thing. Even if you've changed your mind, the best you can do is just like inform them earlier. Let's say if things change and you can no longer make it, you just have to inform them. But there are some friends who like, they'll tell you they'll do stuffs and then they don't do them, and then they don't give you no explanation, and then you just left with yourself to think like, okay, did I do something wrong? Did I not understand what she said? Did I like and I think that is just disrespectful. And so with those things, some friendship could break up because of that, and some friendship could break up just because of like not wanting the same thing in life. Let's say your friend keep on like wanting you to do 1 2 3, but you don't feel any more comfortable doing the 1 2 3, so you start like drifting apart. And unlike marriages where if you guys want to separate, you literally have to like involve third parties and all that, I think friendship breakups are different because you just like drift apart and like nothing happens, and then nothing goes on, and then it's just the time that keeps on keeping you two apart. So the only thing, I think the beautiful thing is that a friendship breakup could be redone if whatever that happened get to be redone as well. Like, let's say if somebody wronged the other, they get to like acknowledge, okay, I was wrong on so and so, and then we can like move forward after them. And like divorce is one thing where like getting back is a bit more, it needs a bit more steps, so it's a bit more harder. I think friendship breakups could easily be patched, but sometimes friendship breakups happens when you guys are on like different levels in your life, and this is the hardest reality, because I've seen like my older siblings go through this. Like, let's say you have different status in your life, and then you leave your friends because, let's say right now you're married, or let's say right now you have kids, and then you feel like your single friends are no longer like in line with your current life, so you go on do that life, only for you to later realize that life is not only about having kids who are in the same stage as you. Let's say, for instance, if you're in uni and then you start dumping your older friends just because, let's say, they did not pass the exams and then they're still in high school, whatever like the situation is, and then you later realize you don't need just one type of people in your life. You need like a category of different kind of people, which is why that greenery will still like entertain your life, because you kind of like get lonely when you start like associating yourself with just like one specific type of people. Like the limitation that you're pushing yourself in at a certain time, it start to feel like too much constraints, and then there is where you start realizing that actually I need like different kind of people. I don't only need to have friends that are the same age as me. I need to have friends that are a bit older than me. I need to have friends that are a bit younger than me. I need to have friends that are male. I need to have friends that are female. It's the whole mix that makes like life a bit more interesting. And I think some of us, especially women, because women tend to like go through, we tend to change a lot when we change stages in our life. So I think like we're the one that we need this lesson more than men, because I think I can speak for men anyway. So that was that. Anyway, so this is just me rambling about my opinion on friendship and friendship breakups. And I think we just need to talk about these stuffs a bit more, because I know that different people could have like different needs in friends, or like different descriptions and opinion about friendship and friendship breakups and all that stuff. So let me know what you think about friendships, and like, do you think friendship breakup is something that needs to be communicated? Let's say if you no longer need a friend in your life, should you just keep your silence and like let time do its magic, or is it supposed to be like a verbal thing, like, hey? But I think it depends. Anyway, enough of my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment. And to end up this video, I'll close this video with a quote by Muhammad Ali. And he says, friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. And I think that is beautiful. Bye.